Hi guys, sorry for delay. Good afternoon. How are you everyone? How are you everyone? I hope you guys are doing good. Great. Very good afternoon everyone. Very good afternoon. No, no slides. There was no slides. Yes, I'm also good guys. I'm very good. Doing good, doing great. Yes. I hope you guys are good. Okay, fantastic. So I think we are good in YouTube as well. Thank you for joining, guys. There are many people here also. There are many people. Please join, guys. Please join. Tell everyone. Please share the link with everyone, every colleague of you. Please share that. We have a vast Zoom capacity of 1,000 people right now. So I'll just take 2 more minutes. I'm here only, not going anywhere. But I'll start at 2:08. Okay, please share with your all the colleagues and your friends so they can also take the benefit of it. Please share this link YouTube wherever they want to join YouTube or your what we say the Zoom link. Please share the entire message so everyone can join again. Please share with them. Okay, you have 2 minutes. Please share. Please invite everyone so they can join if they want to. Okay, then I'll start. Yes, guys. Very good afternoon, people from YouTube also. Very good afternoon, guys. Yes, fantastic. And I request everyone to subscribe to the channel also. Okay, so guys, while you are sharing the link with others, let me show you one wonderful thing. This webinar is a part of definitely, our Curious Executive webinar series. But I thought like, why to restrict it to only the people who are registered 120 or 150? Let it make it public for everyone so everyone can get the benefit out of it, because I'm going to take this class very comprehensively, not only half an hour or 20 minutes or 1 hour. I'll be taking it comprehensively, where I'll be covering many things like, what is the research types, what are the research publication type, research publication types, and how to write the manuscript, how to search the literature, and how to publish the paper. Entire thing I'll teach you here. Okay, in next one and a half hour. So people who are here just for the certificate, you guys can leave now and join me at the end of the webinar at around 3:15. Frankly, I'm telling you, only who wants to learn, please stay back. Okay, who wants the certificate, please come back at 3:15. That time we will be sharing the link, and that time you can join us and fill the feedback form, because the certificate will be getting only if you are filling the feedback form, right? So if you want to learn, please stay here. And this is going to be one of the fantastic webinar, because this is one of my core area research, and the publication I have published almost more than 50 papers till date, in top index papers, more than 10 impact factors, multiple papers. So I want you to learn, not just come here for the certificate purpose, right? So you can come, you can learn, you can just take it away, and take it further in your personal education life, right? So with that, let me share one more thing with you. Let me share one more thing with you. Very amazing thing what we have come up with, guys. Then I'll tell you many more things. See, this is our Curious website. This is our institute, right? So if you go to the workshop here, there is a workshop we have recently launched. This is not been launched in public right now, but you can just check it out here. Okay, you can just check it out here in the workshops. In the workshop, there is a workshop on paper publication. Okay, this is the workshop for 2 days. 2 days workshop, 8 to 10 hours of learning. Fees is just 499 rupees. Okay, and this is going to happen on 20 and 21st January, not right now, after a month. Okay, after a month on 20 and 21st January. And if you want to see this brochure, you can just explore the brochure from our website also. Just check it out. Okay, it is very interesting and going to be fun. There are almost 9 8 to 9 perfect sessions will be there. Okay, 8 to 9 sessions, and we will be covering all the things in 8 to 9 hours there. Okay, and if you just check it here, it is opening, I think taking a bit more time. Okay, content is still loading. See, so you can see in the screen, paper writing and publication, comprehensive hands-on training and 2 days workshop on scientific writing, right? There are only 100 seats. Many of them are filled already. Okay, because we did not share with anyone, we just shared in the LinkedIn, and many of them are filled. So 8 to 10 hours of learning, evening times on 21st and 28th January, Saturday and Sunday. Okay, no need to worry about. So this is the advanced skill, and let me tell you what you are going to get. You will get the complimentary session on protocol writing, special hands-on exercises, and special coverage on scoping review paper. That is one of the new type of review paper, and this is the syllabus will be covered: type of research manuscript, outlining a research manuscript, literature search, tricks and tips. These all are the sessions. So 8 to 9 sessions we will be taking in this workshop, this 2 days workshop, and you will get the certificate at the end. Okay, so just visit our website and you will get all the details there. All the details you will get there. Okay, so before we start, guys, can I see your smile, everyone? Can I see your smile? So we'll take some pictures and then we will start. Everyone, please, if you are comfortable, please open your cameras. If you are comfortable, please open your cameras. Yes, I want to see your smile and your fresh faces, so we can, go ahead and we can, take some pictures with you and post on our LinkedIn pages also, right, guys? Okay, great, great, great. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. So let me start this. Let me start this, and then we will go ahead. Okay. Thank you, guys. I have taken some pictures, and I'll tell my team to keep everyone on mute right now. So no, there'll be no disturbance, guys. So we'll keep you on mute, but you can write your question anywhere. If you are in YouTube or if you are in here, you can put your questions, and I'll be taking in between also. Okay, I'll be taking the questions in between also. You don't have to worry about, right? And I'm very sure, guys, after 1.5 hours or after 1 hour, whatever time it takes, there are some slides, there are some but I'll be sharing my personal knowledge. After 1.5 hours, you will be having a lot of knowledge about paper publication. Lot of knowledge about paper publication for sure. Okay, so with that, let me share my screen with you guys. Okay, here is that. Guys, please confirm someone in the message if you can see the slides. Can you see the slides, guys? Please confirm if you can see the slides, and that is also in the presentation mode. Is it okay? Great, great, fantastic, fantastic, guys, fantastic, amazing, 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 amazing. Yes. So, guys, let's start. So, today's topic, this is another free executive webinar for all of you. Under the uh, ages of Curio and Clement. So, I would like to start this is as the my personal experience, not as the something technical. I'll share my experiences with you, and I'll share very basics of the things with you. Okay. And at the end, if you want to explore, you can join us in the workshop. That's different. But today, I'll not leave you, without the fantastic, take home messages. So this is about scientific writing and paper publication. First of all, what is scientific writing? I think we have discussed in the last class also. Like when we are, whatever is going scientific, whatever writings are going scientific. Scientific means in the scientific community. Suppose you are writing a paper, you are writing a research paper, you are writing a review paper, you are writing abstract, you are going to present in the conference, or you are writing the product review, which is going to the scientific community. Whatever is going to the scientific community, whatever medical write-up, whether this is one paragraph, this is one abstract, or anything that will come under scientific publications, that will come under scientific publications or scientific writing. See, scientific writing is one of the part of medical writing. Okay, guys, take it. Scientific writing is also one of the part of medical writing. Medical writing is a vast thing. Okay, vast career opportunity for all the pharmacy professionals, all the medical professionals, nursing professionals, other healthcare professionals. That is something which is really, really vast, right? But scientific writing is one of the area of medical writing, right? In that, it comes to academic writing, it comes to industrial writing, it comes to freelance writing, but that the things whatever you're writing will go scientific. Otherwise, there are other writings also, post marketing writing, PSUR writings, there are regulatory writings and all. So those are the part of industrial writing. But when you are talking about academic writing, it usually comes with the scientific writing, because whenever you are in academics, either you are you are a student, or you are the academician, or you are the researcher, you are PhD scholar, you are PDF scholar, whatever you are, whenever you are working there, this all comes under the scientific publication, scientific writing, whatever you are writing. Either you are writing the protocol, either you are writing the research proposal, either you are writing the case report, review paper, whatever you are writing, it comes under the scientific writing. So I hope it is very clear for all of us that there is a difference between scientific writing and industrial writing. There is a difference between scientific writing and medical writing. Though scientific writing is a part of medical writing, that's why this is different. Medical writing is a big term, but scientific writing is one of the part of medical writing. So whatever content you are writing and going scientific outside to the community, that is scientific writing. Now let's come to the topic. What is publication? What is publication? See, publication could be anything. Publication could be, it could be one abstract also, right? It could be one page write up also, right? It could be one, case report also. It could be one original paper also, right? Anything, whatever you're writing, review paper, or maybe systematic review, maybe meta analysis, maybe the book, right? Maybe the online chapter, right? Or maybe the book, one chapter of the book. These all are publications. So what exactly the publication is? Publication means whatever scientific or medical content, scientific or medical content from the healthcare or any stream. You are in management, you are in engineering, you are in law, wherever you are in any field you are, if you are publishing that content, if you are publishing that content, this is called publication. Suppose that publication could be publication. There are mode of publications. One is online publication, offline publication, journal publications, book publications, monologue publications, government report publications, company presentation publications. There are thousands of magazine publications, LinkedIn publications, social media publications. Any kind of publication is publication. That's a different thing, that university do not consider social media or magazine publications for your promotion or for your academic excellence. They don't consider those things. but it does not mean that they are not publications. They are publications. Whatever scientific content you are exposing to the public is a publication. Whatever scientific content, whatever academic content you are writing and sending it to the magazines, websites, anywhere, and you are exposing it to the community, that is called publication, right? That is called publication. So don't think that there is no publication. This is publication, whether it is counted by the university or not, whether it is counted by the PCI or MCI or whatever, doesn't matter whether it is counted or not, it doesn't matter, but it is publication. But it is publication. At the end it is publication, right? At the end it is publication. So publication could be anything which comes under the exposure to the community in a written form, in the written form. But guys, one more thing, nowadays not only in the written form, take it, not only in the written form, but not only in the written form, but either you are what we say, you are putting a video, right? You are putting a picture also. If you are putting a video or you are putting a picture also, that is also publication. Nowadays in case reports, in procedural publications, this is not necessary that you come up only with the text. It is not necessary that you only come up with the text, but if you are publishing the picture, if you are publishing the video of the procedure or anything, that all comes under the, that all comes under the publication. That all comes under the publication. So what exactly the manuscript, and what, how the manuscript comes, or if I say how the manuscript become the publication. See, what is manuscript, guys? What is manuscript? Do you know manuscript is what? Manuscript is something, see, in the previous era, let me describe it in a little details. In the previous era, what used to happen is people used to write the papers, definitely, because scientific papers are very old and this is the very old tradition. So what they used to do, they used to type it by the hand with the typewriter. They used to before typewriters, they used to write by the hand and send it to the post it to the journals, or post it to the magazines or the books, and they used to type there in the maybe computers or typewritings, and then they used to publish it. But after the handwritten papers, they came to the typewriters. I have seen CV Raman's papers. He used to type. CV Raman's paper I have seen in the BHU, and some papers I have seen his online papers. He used to type, and then he used to post it to the journals. I mean, that era. I'm not talking about only CV Raman, but that era, right? They used to type and send it. So whatever, nowadays what we do, nowadays we have laptops, we have iPads, we have multiple things. We just type, right? So we just type in those things. So that the first draft of your paper, first draft of your scientific research, first draft of your idea is called as manuscript. Okay, understand? First draft of your idea is called as manuscript. Okay, so first draft, whenever you are typing or writing, first draft is called as manuscript. Okay, whether it is thesis or anything, usually manuscript we come up in case of papers. Okay, in case of papers. So first draft goes for the publication, where publishing houses, to the editors, to the reviewers, there is a process, right? To the reviewers. So this will go through these all procedure, and it will be published at the end. It will be published at the end. So when it is published, that time it will become research paper. Okay, research paper. Before this step, or until it is going for the editing, or until it is going for the reviewing, this is called as manuscript. Okay, if you think that the manuscript has been published, manuscript was the draft. Whatever is published is research paper now. Whatever is published is scientific paper now. You understand? Whatever is published right now is the research paper. Okay, whatever is published now is the research paper. Understand? That is very easy. That is very easy to understand. Now let's not waste time on the very basics. Let's come to the types of research papers. Okay, see, this is not the only type of research papers whatever written here. Whatever I have written here, letter to editor, editorial, case reports, commentaries, review papers, systematic, pictorial essay, online or original research, these are not the only type of research papers. There are multiple other types of the research papers, and I'm not talking about the healthcare only, or I'm not talking about only the pharmacy or medical. This is in all the fields of healthcare, all the fields of management, engineering. Though these people do not publish many papers, but I have seen nowadays research is mandatory for all the colleges, all the general colleges, management colleges, engineering colleges. They have to do the research, they have to publish the papers. This is mandatory, it is mandatory. Okay, mandatory for the promotions, mandatory for the academic excellence, mandatory for the master's degree, mandatory for the PhDs. Okay, there are many things, so they have to write the research paper. But when it comes to the research papers and publications are not only these type, these are the types of papers, but other than that there are multiple type of publications. If you have heard of guidelines, guidelines right, guidelines are made, how the guidelines are made, how the expert opinions, consensus papers. Okay, these all are types of the guidelines and consensus reviews and expert opinions. Okay, these also comes under the publications, but these are not the task for some individual or one team from the institution. These are the bigger tasks, like guidelines are made by hundreds of the people from different countries, different states, and they come together and they frame the guidelines. Expert opinions means someone is taking that responsibility to go to experts, and then they are collecting their opinions and they are compiling those opinions and then publishing. Expert opinions. Consensus paper means how the people think about the condition, like suppose corona. If I'm going to different doctors, different general public, social media people everywhere, and I'm collecting their opinions and then compiling in form of scientific language and then publishing. Like these are also the types of papers. Conference proceedings, not only this but conference proceedings. So when we publish the conference proceedings, how we do that? We collect all the abstracts, or someone has sent the full paper, all the abstract, and then we compile those and publish that in a book format. So those are also the research articles, research papers, or the research publications. Okay, other than that, now I'll come to the original part. Letter to editor first, then editorial, then case report, then commentary, perspective, opinion, review paper, systematic review, pictorial essay, original research. Ajit, tell me guys, how many of you, are, so sorry, I think I came to. So tell me guys, how many of you are aware of letter to editor and editorial? Please raise your hand or write yes. How many of you know about letter to editor? Yes. How many of you have written the letter to editor, guys? Please raise your hand. Letter to editor or editorial, someone? Okay, so he'll say, okay, no. Okay. How many of you have written the letter to editor or editorial? Anyone? Not yet. Okay. Okay. So it is like almost no from everyone except one or two. Okay, except one or two, it is not yet. So let me tell you what is letter to editor and what is editorial. Okay, let me tell you guys. Let me tell you what is letter to editor, what is editorial. So letter to editor is uh, suppose I am working on something new idea. Okay, I have an idea in my mind. I have an idea which is like very excellent. I feel I have discussed with few people, few experts, my mentors, and I feel like this is a great idea for the research further. Okay, this is a great idea for further research. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll search the literature. I'll go through entire literature, and I'll check if it has been done or not. If it has not been done, what I'll do is I will just frame the idea with some justifications, with some process, like the methodology, how I will do that. Okay, like a little bit within 1500 words or 1000 words or within 500 words. Okay, not much, guys, not much. I'll write this within some words, within like suppose 1000 to 1500 words only, the entire part in which I will mention about my idea. I will write the justification. I'll write about my how I am going to process it, or how anyone can process it, right? So that is not a full paper to publish. So I will write that within 1000 to 1000 words, and I'll send it to the journal editor. Okay, I'll send it to the journal editor. So what is journal? Journal means the publishing the articles, right? They could be monthly, bi-monthly, annually, biannual, or anything. I mean the journals which publish the papers, right? So I'll send my letter or my idea to the editor. So they will review it. Okay, the idea will be reviewed by the editor, and if they like it, they will publish it. They will publish it as letter to editor. So letter to editor, you don't need extract, you don't need abstract, you don't need methodology, you don't need references. You just need 2 or 3 or 5 maximum. You don't need any picture, you don't need any table. If it is required, one table maybe, otherwise not at all required. Just the words, 1000 to 1500 words. Prepare it and send it to the editor. No need to write the official languages. Write dear editor in chief, journal, and then start your content immediately and finish it with thank you, and write your name, designation, college, and then write the references, finish it off, and send it in 2-page Word file. Okay, if they like it, they will publish it. So letter to editor is not only about idea. Maybe something new has come up. Maybe something new has come up with the old topics. You want to rewind. You want to remind everyone that this is also there. Okay. Sometimes we came up with very new procedures, new things in the medical field or pharmacy field, but we forget the old things. If you want to remind those things, you feel like, okay, this would be somewhere fitting. Okay, so write that as the letter to editor and send it to the editor either by the email or submit it by the they have the submission portals. Every journal has the submission portal. So either submit by the portal or send it to the editor directly. Okay. So I have some question here. Who is an editor? How will I know whom to write? No, there is no specific person. You don't have to, Pratiksha, you don't have to mention any name. See, every journal has the editor in chief, like who will take care of all the editing tasks, who will be finalizing which manuscript is being published or not, which manuscript is going for the review or associate editors or wherever. Right, so you just have to write to editor in chief, then journal name. Journal means any journal you can select, whichever journal suits your field, whichever journal suits your topic. Just write to editor and editor in chief, then your content, and then your name, designation, and all, and just email it to there. Like every journal has the email ID, every journal has the email id, and they give the editor-in-chief's email id also. And if not, then submit it through the portal. They have the portal. Okay, submit it through the portal. So you just have to write generally, not with any name. Okay, letter to editor means not with any particular names, but only with the two editor-in-chief, journal name, and then content, and then your name, and finish, done. Okay, that is letter to editor. That is the letter to editor. I have a question from Divas also, difference between letter to editor, research proposal, and protocol. So that is the different thing, total different thing. See, research proposal and protocol is not the part of research papers. Research proposal means like the grant writing. It is kind of protocol only, but when you are submitting that to any sponsor, research proposal means you are writing the entire plan of your research and submitting to the sponsoring agencies like ICMR, CSIR, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, Department of Biotechnology, Government of India, or maybe NH, UK, or maybe NIH, USA National Institute of Health. So there are multiple sponsoring agencies, private agencies like Bill Melinda Gates Foundation, Reliance Foundation, Tata Foundation. There are multiple other agencies which gives the fund. So when you are writing the protocol to get the funds before starting the research, that is called as proposal. You are proposing your research to get the money so you can conduct the research. That is called as research proposal. Protocol means before starting the research you have to make the plan. Okay, that is similar to research proposal only, but there are some topics which you don't need to put in protocol. There are some topics which you don't need to put in research proposal, but it is almost similar. This is the entire research plan. You will see, you will write about where you are going to do the research, what is the research design, what is the research site, what is the research duration, what is the inclusion exclusion criteria, how you are going to do, what is the research funds, how much you need. Everything will be in protocol, everything will be in research proposal. And These two things are before conducting the research. Proposal to someone else and protocol to the ethics committee maybe. If it is required the ethics committee, then definitely for the ethics committee. Okay, I hope it's clear, right? Now I'll come to the another part. Editorial. What is editorials? Looks like similar, letter to editor or editorial. So there are two things, guys. One is editorials are being written by the editor only, editor in chief only. So if editor in chief of any journal, okay, first of all, if the editor in chief of any journal wants to put his or her comments, they can directly write within, again, within 1000 to 1100 words, not more than these. Only small, these are small letters, one page, 2 pages max. One page of publication or 2 page of publication, that's all, nothing much. Okay, so either editor itself or himself herself will write this, or they will invite the people to write editorial. What is editorial? Suppose, guys, listen carefully. Suppose someone, because I am doing my research in diabetes right now, diabetes in young people, right? I'm doing the research right now, and I am also doing the research in heart failure. So suppose someone from Australia has published a paper, published the original research. Remember, listen to it very carefully. Someone from Australia has published a research paper on diabetes in young. Similarly, what I am doing. Similarly, what I am doing. If someone has published there, so what I'll do is I'll read the paper. I'll read the paper. So usually, what journals do? Listen carefully. What journals do is journals put the paper unpublished as a manuscript only in their website, and they write this is the publication date. After 45 days it will be published in the print, or it will be published online. So you have 30 days or 45 days to comment on this. Okay, you have 35 days or 40 days to comment on it. If they don't keep it, if they just publish it today, then there is the timeline, like within 30 days or within 45 days. Remember, the timelines is important. Within 30 days or 45 days, if you want to add comments, you can send as editorial. Okay, comments again, 4 or 5 references, one table maybe if it is required, otherwise no. And 1000 to 1100 words, that's all. You put your comments on the publication. What kind of comments? Like, it is not necessary you will put the comments on every paper, but if it is like someone has published the paper in Australia and I feel I am doing the same research and I have no scope now for the publication because someone has already published. If it is different, if I feel this paper has some problem, the published paper has some problem, they did not follow the right guidelines, they did not follow the right path, they did not follow the right aspects, they did not cover this point. So what I'll do is I will either find out the mistakes and write those mistakes in 1000 words and send it as an editorial, or I will praise that in my words and I'll add my comments with my report, what I'm doing. I cannot just send praise words and publish at an editorial, but I will put my comments on that and I'll send it to the editorial, send it to the editor as an editorial. That is called as editorial. Understand? So these two things are very important to understand. Juganta Kumar Kalita is asking, what is impact factor? I'm coming to impact factor. I'll take you through the impact factor, guys. Don't worry. Okay, I'll take you through the impact factor. So I hope you understood these two, letter to editor and editorial. Now, case report. Everyone knows case report is when we are talking about only one patient, when we are writing anything about only one patient. Okay, suppose one patient is very special. Special means he has very rare disease, rare appearance of the symptoms. We have done some new procedure in him, or we have done some new kind of experiment. It has not been published before, or if it has been published, it is very rare, 4 5 10 maximum. But it is like not a lot of research has been done on this topic, right? So we take that case and we publish. Never publish a common case. Literally, people try to publish a common case. First, see what is happening, what's not happening. Okay, if it has been published before, then you don't have to publish it again and again. If it is something new, go and get that case and publish it. Case report means you are talking about only one. So there are multiple components. You have case report, you have discussion, you have pictures, you have abstract, multiple things you have to do in that case report, right? So case report you can do. Then Then the next thing, I'll come to this later. First, before case report, I'll go to review papers. What is review paper? So review paper is like, I have come up with a question. Okay, I have come up with a question and I want to know, I want to write something on it. I want to write something on it. So suppose I have a topic, like, okay, this topic I am not finding the information in one place. Suppose I want to see corona induced. I usually give this example very more because this is my interest of topic, or my topic of interest. I'm so sorry. My topic of interest, corona induced new onset of diabetes mellitus. Okay, new onset of diabetes mellitus. So I will just write this. I'll see, oh, there are some papers, but the information is scattered. One is in British Medical Journal, one is in New England Medical Journal, one is in Lancet, one is in Walter Kluwer, one is in this Taylor and Francis. What we say, Taylor and Francis, yes, right, and one is in Bentham Journal. So the information is scattered. What I'll do is, I'll find out the topic, I'll search the literature, I'll cover all those papers, I'll take the information out of those, I will write in my words. Plagiarism, no copy paste. I will write that in my words, somewhere around, let me show you, somewhere around 2500 to 5000 words. Okay, with lot of plenty of references, maybe 50 to 200, anywhere. Okay, and I'll write a review paper. So review paper is not only the one type, there are multiple types of review paper. I'll show you in the next slide. Maybe one is narrative review, overviews, scoping reviews, systematic reviews, meta-analysis. Multiple types of research review papers are there. Okay, I have a questionnaire how to choose a journal. I am coming to that only. I'm coming to that journal on the journal part only. Just wait for some time. Okay, please just wait for some time. Which topic I have to repeat, tell me. Okay, so review papers are multiple types. Okay, I cannot describe it here right now, right? Then I'll go to the original research. Okay, original research. What is original research? Suppose I'm doing a research in the institution, being a PharmD student, or being a PhD student, or being a researcher, or being academician, assistant professor, associate professor. I'm doing some research. At the end, I have to publish it. At the end, I have to publish it. So there is one difference between review paper, systematic review, and original research. Reviews papers do not use statistics, except systematic review. There is no statistics in the review papers. There is only content, only words, only content, tables, figures, but no statistics. When it comes to the original research, that means you are publishing your own original research after doing the statistics, and all your outcomes, all your results are your first hand information. That's how you are doing the research. That's how you're doing the research, and you are compiling all the results and publishing those research as original paper, original research paper. So original research paper needs abstract, original research paper needs introduction, methodology, where it was done, how it was done, what the research, what are the statistics or statistical tests you have used, and what is the discussion, what is the conclusion. Many things you will see, when you're talking about that, you will see many things. So that's how you publish the research, original research. I'll come to that. And then systematic review. Systematic review is kind of review only, but this also need the use of statistics. Okay, statistics. Okay, here also you need the statistics, because you are compiling many new things together, and you need the numbers also to quote. When you need numbers also to quote in the review paper, that becomes automatically the systematic review or meta-analysis. Okay, that automatically becomes the systematic review. You take some top 5, 10, 15, 20 research, you compile those, you compile their data also, you compile their numbers also, and you publish as a systematic review. Okay, so that's a big thing. I mean, systematic reviews, review papers, original pictures are having the different types of, different sessions. You need 2 hours for each. Okay, that I'll be taking in the workshop. Okay, so what are the ethical considerations in scientific publications? Okay, I'll answer this right away. No problem at all. So scientific consideration, we see when you're writing letter to editor, no need. Okay, sorry. When you are writing the letter to editor, no ethical concerns required. Okay, editorial, no ethical concerns required. Case report, no ethical concerns required. Okay, but consent form is required. Each case report needs the consent form. If you are publishing a case, you need to take the case, you need to take the consent form from the person, from the patient, or if the patient is a kid, or like not adult or mentally unstable, then you have to take the consent from the parent or the legal guardians. Okay, legal guardians. So consent form is necessary in case of case reports. Commentary, perspective, opinion, no EC required. Review papers, no ethical considerations required. Systematic review, no ethical considerations required. Pictorial essay, no ethical considerations required. Only original research you need the ethical consideration. Original research could be either in the patients or in the animals also. When you are working in the laboratory, you need animal. And when you are working in the clinic side, you are taking the patients. Either you are collecting the demographic data, you are collecting a blood and taking the, you are doing the HbA1c or whatever you are doing. Okay, you need the ethical consideration whenever you are involving human or animal or human related data. You need ethical considerations for sure. You need ethical approval, and ethical approval goes with the publication in some journals. Some journals ask for the entire ethical approval picture or the PDF that is required. Okay, ethical approval means whenever you are involving the human beings or the animals, you need ethics approval. For the humans, like human ethics committee; for the animals, animal ethics committee. In different institutions, pharmacology departments, hospitals, there are different ethics committees. Okay, so you need the approval for that. Before doing the research in humans and animal, you need the ethics committee approval. Okay, that is called as ethical considerations in scientific publication. You need to submit the ethical approval because they want to see if you have completely followed the GCP guidelines, good clinical practice guidelines, or not. And ethics committee follows that. Ethics committee, allow you to do the research only once you are following everything. Once you are following everything. Okay, so this is about the ethical consideration. Now I'll come to, see, I have discussed this. Now very important part what I have not discussed is commentary, perspective, or opinion. So see, something is happening, something is happening, like something new is happening in the science or healthcare or the medical. So what you need to propose that. Suppose you need to publish that. So you can put your comments. You can put your comments in that. You can make a review paper type picture. You can make a review paper type 3-4 pages of the write up, 2,000-3,000 words and some references. But especially there is no, like, you are just reviewing and you are putting your comments, you are putting your perspective, you are putting your opinions. So such topics are very fiery, such topics are very trendy, such topics are which are usually not common topics, right? So you can write commentary, perspective, or opinion. These are kind of small review papers, 2 to 3 pages, 4 pages. Okay, 2,000 words, 3,000 words, that's all. Few references, because here you are putting your opinion, you are putting your perspective. Remember, there is a difference. Let me tell you very specifically. You have to keep it. This is a key message, take home message for you. What is the difference between this part and this part? These all are, I will say, type of review papers only. But when you are writing the commentary, perspective, opinion, you have liberty to write your comments, your opinion, your perspective. But when you're writing the review paper, you don't have this liberty. You have to write only whatever is written in the literature. Whatever is written in the literature, you will just write in your words, but you cannot change the content. You have no liberty to change the content or put your views at all. Review paper means you are reviewing the literature and compiling it at one place. Remember, guys, in review papers, you don't have to give any new information. But in commentary, perspective, opinions, you can put your own comments, own perspective, own opinion. Okay, and then last, pictorial essay. Pictorial essay is nothing but, if you are going through something very new, you see, oh, something is happening new, some procedure, some symptoms, some signs, or some kind of new things happening in the body of the patient or in the laboratory. So you can just click a picture, write some content there and publish it. as the pictorial essay. You can publish it. These are the types of research papers, guys. These are the types of research papers. I hope you understood. Any questions here? Let me see if any questions there. I think no specific question. Someone has sent me the personal message. And in case of observational part of is need the ethics committee approval. Observational study is the study. Observational study is also the study where you are using the patient's data, whether that is demographic data, the gender, whatever. It needs ethical approval. That is original research. Either it is observational study, interventional study. If you are involving the human being and human being related data, you need the ethical approval PSI. It is must. It is must. Okay, it is must. I'll come to the publication part. Wait. Okay, so I hope it is clear. Now I'll go to the next part. So this is the letter to editor. Examples. I have taken some examples also. Like I have taken some examples, my own examples here, what I published before. So this is one of the letter to editor. As you can see in the corner, this is the letter to editor. This I have published in 2016 in Journal of, this is the journal JCDR, Journal of Cardiovascular Disease and Research, 2016 published. Registry Studies in Cardiology in India, Need of the Hour. So usually people do not do the registry studies in India in the disease, for the specific diseases. So I took, like, there was no specific registries in cardiology. So I wrote as a letter to editor, like, okay, this is the need of hour for the government, for the stakeholders to keep the data and use that data for the further trials or anything. Okay, so that was published with my team. That was published by my team, letter to editor in 2016. This is the example of editorial. Editorial, as I told you, someone has published something and then later you have to publish within 30 days or within 45 days. So see, this is the best example. This was published again in 2020 by someone from Norway. Okay, someone from, not Norway, someone from Boston, USA. Okay, sex-related differences in contemporary biomarkers for heart failure. What does it mean? Sex-related means gender-related. There is a gender-related differences in the biomarkers also in heart failure. Gender-related differences. So someone has published this original paper and then, sorry, review paper, and then someone has put the comment, editorial comment on it, evolving towards a more realistic approach to the importance of left ventricular ejection fraction and gender in heart failure and its therapy. So someone has put the comment relevant to this. Relevant to this, someone has put the comment also. Comment also. Okay, so this is editorial, how they write. This is the case report, again written by me in 2017. Sorry, 2014. This is my first report, guys. This is my first ever paper. This is my first ever paper, which was published in British Medical Journal. Impact Factor 14, British Medical Journal. This is my first ever paper. It was published on 3rd February 2014. Herpes simplex keratitis induced endothelmitis in patients with AIDS and disseminated tuberculosis. Why it was published in BMJ? Because see, all the diseases, if you see, are very common. But how it was published? Herpes simplex very common, keratitis very common, endothelmitis very common, AIDS very common, tuberculosis very common. But these all were connected. These all were connected, which is called as unusual association of disease. This was happened for the first time. This was happened in one patient for the first time. So BMJ has accepted it very nicely. They put the comments, but they published it. Okay, with the comments they published it. Everything is very old, everything is well known, everything is published many times, but all alone one patient, with in one patient there is herpes. I mean, because of AIDS he got herpes, because of AIDS he got keratitis, and due to herpes he got the endothelmitis. Okay, and due to AIDS only he got the settled tuberculosis. Disseminated tuberculosis means settled tuberculosis. It was in brain, kidney, all the parts of the body, lungs, everywhere. So this was the rare combination of the diseases, rare combination of the common diseases. That's why it was published in BMJ. This is the pictorial essay, I'll say. Like there is no specific picture right now, but there is a very important story I'll tell you guys. So unusual intracardiac image. So one baby had congenital heart disease, and this baby has undergone one cardiac surgery in childhood when she was 6 months old. One girl. Okay, and now after 14 years, when she got 14, she got some pain and she came to the cardiologist, and then they see some some structure in the heart, and that structure was the left Caesar. Okay, Caesar. So that time when she was very child, that time the Caesar was left inside, and they saw this picture and they put it like, okay, an unusual intracardiac image. So this was published again in BMJ. So that's how you can write it. That's how you can write these papers. These are very important, guys. I'll just giving you the examples. I'll come to the publication part also. Okay, now the thing is, see, when I'm talking about contempt, commentary, opinion, and perspectives, you might have attended many sessions of mine, and I usually take this case because this is very interesting. And this was a commentary. This was a commentary paper, guys. How they put the commentary? Carefully, listen carefully. This is like, look at the title: DNA evidence and miscarriage of justice. Miscarriage of justice. DNA evidence and miscarriage of justice. It was published in 2019. You might have heard of or not, but this is a story. Okay, there is a story in somewhere in the North Europe, somewhere in the North Europe, Spain, or I don't know the exact country. I forgot. Norway only. Yes, it is. This is the Norway story. Yeah, this is the Norway story. Yeah. So, somewhere in the Northern Europe, what they did is, I mean, there was a nurse. Guys, this is a very fantastic story. You must have, you must listen. There was a nurse. She used to work in IVF center. She used to work in a fertility center. Okay. So she was young. She was unmarried. Okay. She was young. She was unmarried. So what happens is, one day, one of the very richest person of the country, richest and powerful person of the country, came to the this IVF center with his wife. And in this process, they stored the semen in the center for the process. So what this nurse did is, this nurse took the semen and inserted in herself. Okay. This nurse took the semen and inserted in herself in the greed of getting a baby, which is strong, powerful, and richest. Okay. There was some another greed, I'll tell you. This was done, and after 9 months, she delivered a girl. She delivered a girl baby. Okay. She delivered a girl baby. Okay. And when she got this baby, after some time, she sued this man. Okay. She sued this man in the court. She sued this man in the court, like, okay, this baby is his baby. I had an affair with this guy and I got the baby girl and he has to take care of it. I want 50% of his wealth. He had an affair with me and I want 50% of his wealth for my baby. The greed, look at the greed. This nurse, and this person bechara has no idea. This person A has no idea what's going on. He even did not know this nurse personally at all. But when it goes to the judgment, they did the DNA and DNA was matched. DNA was matched, perfectly matched, fully matched, because this nurse has used his semen in the IVF center. So that's how this came: DNA evidence and miscarriage of justice. This was the title of this paper. And how it came: this guy was completely ruined. His wealth, his health, his like a wife got divorced, and everything happened with him. So what he did is he hired the private detective, and then private detective came to the conclusion, the original conclusion, what has happened. And later, this nurse has gone to the jail for years, and everything was back to this man, but not the respect and the wife. So that's how this came. This was the commentary by a journalist, by a medical journalist: DNA evidence and miscarriage of the justice. Okay. So that's how you can write the fantastic cases, not only about these, about compensations, about COVID compensations, about clinical trial compensations. There are many things where you can put your commentary, where you can put your opinion, your perspectives. In any field of healthcare, non-healthcare, anywhere, if you want, you can put your opinion, perspective, or commentary. Journals are publishing those, opinions, commentaries, and perspectives. Okay, you can immediately, that will be getting published immediately. If the thing is having the crux, the crux must be there in that, the fizz must be there in the story. Okay. Then original article, as I told you, if you are doing a study, either cohort study, cross-sectional study, any type of study, if you are doing randomized control trial, non-randomized control trial, community trials, you can publish those as original article. How to publish these type of articles in good journal? Good journals have the list of type of publications, type of manuscripts you submit. So they have the commentary. You can submit, you can just select the commentary in their portal and submit under the commentary, Arbina. Okay, you can publish there, right? So this is the original article. Okay, this is the original article. Then Next thing is review types. As I told you, there are overviews, there are narrative reviews, comprehensive reviews. Comprehensive reviews are now stopped. Comprehensive reviews are now stopped because comprehensive review means either comprehensive review you can write or you can write a book, because comprehensive reviews are somewhere around 80 to 150 pages. So in that, the people, chose to publish a book, not the comprehensive review. Comprehensive review means you are writing everything about one topic. Okay, so overview means you are just checking out some papers, you are compiling them and publishing. Narrative review means you are narrating the topic, you are narrating some topic from the literature, you are taking the information from the literature and you are narrating in 4 or 5 pages and you are publishing that. That is narrative review with the help of references. Guys, remember, anywhere you don't need the new information you don't need, new information is not needed at all, or everything will be coming from the literature, whether it is overview, narrative review, comprehensive review, systematic review. Systematic review is like you are choosing some top 10 to 15 or 20 studies, you are compiling those, compiling their data, doing analysis, making the funnel plot, and then you are publishing those. Okay, if you want to learn more about systematic reviews, please join us. Okay, then meta-analysis. Meta-analysis means you are not publishing the writing part, you are just publishing the statistics. Okay, out of systematic review, you are just publishing the statistics, that is called as meta-analysis. And if you are publishing only the text, this is systematic review. If you are publishing this data content, the word, the text content and the statistics both together, that is called as systematic review and meta-analysis. Okay, right. This is my review paper, which was published in 2018. This is, I'll not take here. Now I'll come to how to write an acceptable manuscript. I'll take 10 minutes here, and then I'll go for the publication. That is very important. Everyone is curious about the publication part, how to publish the paper. How to publish the paper. How research paper selected contains. Like Mr. Dinesh, I have not received your question. Please explain what is selected contains. I don't understand this question. Please write this again. Okay. Mm, okay, let's see if there are any other questions here. Questions, no questions. YouTube people, are you having any questions? Please write your questions from the YouTube also. I'm looking at my different other device, so I can see your questions also. Okay. I have one question. Generally, we teach our PG students as well. Please share your take on. Okay, sure, Dr. Muhammad Ali. Sure, Professor. We will share the details. Okay. What are the ethical considerations I have taken already? Please repeat that I've done, I think. How to choose and approve the right journal, that I'm coming up for. Okay. Any other questions you can write here. How to select a contains for the review paper. Content, I'm coming to that. How to write an acceptable manuscript, I'll tell you here. Okay. What is the mean by first author and a second author? That's very important question, Krishna Mittal. That is a very fantastic question you have come up. First author, corresponding author. This is not the type of the authors only. There are first author, corresponding author, second author, third author, 10th author. Other than that, there are ghost authors, friendly authors. There are many. Okay. So first author is literally nothing. I'll tell you one thing. There is a team. Okay. There is a research team. You have a research team. Okay. Let me define this research team. You have a research team of 5 people. 5 people. Okay. First, there is guideline. There are guidelines, ICMJE guidelines. Okay, ICMJE guidelines. International Committee for Medical Journal Editors. This is International Committee for Medical Journal Editors, and they define the guidelines to become the authors. Okay. Whoever has worked on certain aspects means either you have worked on ideation of the research topic, or you have written the manuscript, you have edited the manuscript, you have analyzed the data. Okay. Or you are the guarantor of the research, you can be the author. One thing, even the data collection people, the person who is collecting the data or who is entering the data, okay, data entry operators, they are not eligible to become the author. They are not eligible to become the author. So you should have certain criteria according to ICMJ, then only you can become the author. So usually there is no specific guidelines for the first author and corresponding author. Usually The person who is submitting the manuscript to the journal is corresponding author, and the person who is the main investigator is the first author. Like suppose I have done the entire research by myself and with my team, so I can be the first author, and my guide who is submitting the paper can be the corresponding author. I can be the corresponding author and first author both. Okay, I can be the first author and corresponding author both, but usually we share it with someone else because these credits are the highest credits when you are publishing a paper. Understand, guys? Got it or not? So this is the different. We usually what we say is we keep the names of my friends. We keep the name of the friends of the people who we don't know, HODs, principal of the college. We usually keep their names. Ganta, they don't know even anything about the paper. They don't know even anything about the publication. Why to keep their name? They are like either the friendly authors or ghost authors or the forceful authors. We don't have to keep their names as per ICMJ guidelines. Whoever has contributed to whoever has contributed to the research paper publication will be the author. You cannot be the author just because you are HOD. You cannot be the author just because you are the principal. You cannot be the author just because you are the friend of the investigator or you are working in the department. Remember this. Okay. Usually in Indians do not follow the rules, what I am saying, but this is the reality. Okay. We should not keep the ghost authors. We should not keep the friendly authors at all. I have seen the people who are buying the authorship, giving 5,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees, 4,000 rupees. This is, see, I'm not opposing them. Frankly, guys, let me be very frank. I'm not opposing anyone. I'm not opposing anyone because the rules and regulation, the system of Indian education system is like that. Nowadays, you need to publish two papers for the promotion. Either you are interested in the paper or not. So what you will do, you will buy the paper, you will buy the authorship. So I'm not condemning it at all. Okay, I'm not condemning. If you're not interested in research paper but you have to do it forcefully, then you can do anything whatever you want. This is not your fault, this is the system's fault. They should give the research responsibilities to the person who is interested. You cannot force anyone or everyone to do the research. Okay, this is the fault in our system, not in us. So I'm not condemning everyone or anyone, but what guidelines says, that's I'm saying to you, because I have to be ethical when I'm teaching you, right? I have to be ethical right now. So please don't give the forceful authorship. Please don't give the ghost authorships, friendship authorships, friendly authorships. Okay. I hope you understand, guys, what I'm saying. Okay. Okay. I hope this done. Because in our college of we want to publish an article or review, we have to write our teacher's name in that you have to fix by yourself, Krishna Mittal. Okay, sir, how I start the writing the review article? Like let's wait for some time. It's three, oh my god, 1 hour. I'll be a little faster now. Okay, I'll be a little faster now, but I think it's very interesting, guys. It's getting very interesting for me. I hope for you also. See, when you're writing a paper, you should follow these steps. I made these steps by myself, by literature search, by checking. This is my own experience. There are 14 steps. When you're writing a paper, either review paper or original paper, whatever, there are 14 steps. Okay. There are usually 14 steps. There are usually 14 steps. I'll share the recordings. You don't need to record anything. Okay, sorry, 12 steps, not 14, 12 steps. Okay, there are 12 steps. Guys, so let's just discuss one by one. So I will brief you. I'll not go to these topics. I'll brief you, whatever is there. There are majorly three steps. Majorly three steps. One is planning, one is writing, one is publishing or proofreading. Okay, planning, writing, and proofreading. Planning, writing, and proofreading. So what comes under the planning? What comes under the planning? I'll write these. There are 6 steps in the planning part. First is get familiar with the interest, assignment, or subject. See, without interest, you cannot do anything. You have to be familiar with the subject. Like I'm familiar with cardiology. I'm familiar with diabetes mellitus because I work in these. So I have to get the subject. Then I have to learn about assignments. In cardiology also, there are multiple things. In cardiology also, there are 1,000 things. Literally, I'm telling you 1,000 things. There are multiple subtopics like, the congenital cardiology, there is rheumatic heart disease, there is myocardial infarctions, there is coronary artery disease, what we call it, there is heart failure, there is arrhythmia, many things are there, yeah, to discuss. So in cardiology, I have to be very familiar with my assignment, what I have to do, research, whatever subject I'm to looking for. Interest. Why I've written this assignment, interest or subject. See, either you have your own interest to do the research, then love it and read it more and more about it. Then only you will be doing a great research. Then if it is assignment given by the head of the department or your guide, then read the assignment carefully, timelines, when to submit, how to write, what to write, everything. Okay, so get familiar with your assignment or interest first, then choose a research topic. Okay, choose a research topic. Once you are knowing your subject, your interest, assignment, choosing the research topic will be easy, right? I'm just telling you in the brief, this takes hours for me to describe, guys, literally. This one slide I can take 2 hours at least, but here only 5 minutes. Okay, so choose a research topic. What is research topic? Research topic can be searched by the literature. Okay, you can go to the literature, you can find out if it is available or not. So first of all, research topic comes with the curiosity. Literally, I'm telling you, with the curiosity. How curiosity? Suppose you are looking at a case, you are looking at a patient, you are looking at the book, you are reading something, you will see what exactly this is, why it is happening, why corona is associated with new heart attacks, why corona or long covid symptoms are associated with new diabetes. You have to find it all. That is the curiosity, and that will be your research topic. Your curiosity will become the research question or research topic. Okay, and if not, then ask your expert, ask your mentor, ask your friend, ask the people in the community, like, sir, what can I do further? I'm stuck right now, I don't have any topic in mind, but I'm interested in cardiology. Please tell me, how can you do that? How can you help me out in suggesting the topic? They will suggest you. So there are multiple topics in, multiple suggestions or multiple steps in topic selection, either by yourself, by your curiosity, by the literature search, by the help of mentor, by the help of people, by the help of experts, by the help of some Nobel laureate. Just write them email, sir, I very interested in this field, you are the expert of this field, please suggest me something what I can do. Write politely, they will respond. You don't have to be introvert here, you have to be extrovert when you are needing for a topic, when you are needing for a topic. Can we write review papers without the help of mentors? I'm telling you, either you are very curious and come up with the topic, search in the literature if it is available or not. If not available, you got the topic, start writing the review paper and publish. If not, then you need a mentor or expert or someone who can guide you. Okay, understand, Anju? And can you elaborate of choosing the topic portion in more details, identifying the topic? I just told you, Devas, I told you. Okay, I have told you this. And then once you get the topic, go and check in the literature, preliminary research. Like, okay, suppose I'm just giving you the example here. Okay, COVID induced new onset of diabetes, right? COVID induced new onset of diabetes. So what you will do, you will search for COVID, long COVID, diabetes, then mechanism of action of COVID in diabetes, how diabetes is getting affected by these. So that is your, you will have some keywords. You will have some keywords, and with those keywords, you will search the literature, and then you will get multiple papers, maybe 100 paper, 200 paper, and lot of things with the research gaps. You will get those with the keywords, with the mass words, multiple things are there to do the research. Once you get the research done, you get 100 papers, suppose. Organize them. You can organize them in multiple ways. One is like, whatever you want to write first, priority. Okay, suppose you want to write this paper first, keep it 1 2 3 4, you can organize it like that. So you will not be, you will not be lost when you are coming again to the folder. You will not be lost. Organize it properly. If you are organizing your research properly, you don't need anything else. You will write it fatafat. This is called as planning. So people say, some people say is 80-20%. If you are, spending your 80% time in planning, 20% is enough to write the paper. Okay, literally. So your planning is very important. Planning should be foolproof. Organize your research either with the priority. Maybe suppose you are writing about anatomy first, then all anatomy paper here. MOI paper and mechanism of action paper in one folder. Physiology paper in one folder. Treatment papers in one folder. So whatever you are writing about, just go to that folder and search the paper. I mean, get the paper and write about it. Simple. Take the content out of it and write. It is very simple to organize your research. There is no specific rocket science to organize the research, or there is no specific guideline to organize the research. You have to make your own guideline of research organization. Research, once you organize the research, then framing the thesis statement, nothing. It is nothing. It is like you are, just thinking what I'm expecting, what I'm writing out of it. That's all. Okay. And then there is a create a research paper outline. There is the last step and very important step, research paper outline. Suppose it is a original paper, you will write the introduction first, then the methodology. In the methodology, what you are going to write: study site, study design, sample size, inclusion exclusion criteria, investigations, interventions, whatever. Then results, you will be following all the results according to objectives. Then discussion will be followed by the results. So you have to make an outline. Suppose you are writing a review paper. Review paper does not have any specific methodology. Okay, guys, carefully, just 20 more minutes. Okay, it does not have any specific methodology. So what you have to do, you have to just go to the papers, make the outline. Still outline will be introduction, body of the paper, and conclusion. Body of the paper would be either first you are writing about COVID, then you are writing about diabetes, then correlation between COVID and diabetes, then mechanism of action, how COVID is inducing the diabetes. Multiple things. Outline. You have to write the outline and go for it. Once the planning is done, once the outline is done, nothing else. Just write the initial draft, read your draft, revise and edit your draft. Revise and edit your draft. So until and unless you are not satisfied with your draft, make it again and again. Okay, don't be perfect at the first time. Perfection will come in the revision and addition when you are editing your this thing. That is called as writing. Okay, you will write it and then revise and edit. Revise and edit. Okay, and after that, the third thing is proofread. Once your draft is ready, you can revise it for the grammar, for the plagiarism, and you can optionally you can send it for the peer reviews. Okay, and then you can go for the publication. Okay, publication, right? Post writing. That's how it has been done. That's how it has been done. Okay, so I'll not take much time of literature search because that is the many things, but you can just search the literature by in there are many things. I'll tell you. One is Google Scholar. Google, guys. Google is not the official database. This is not a reliable source, and citations are not allowed from the Google. Okay, so never use the Google. Use Google Scholar. Okay, Google Scholar is the best thing to do that. Google Scholar is the best thing to do that. I'll tell. Good site to use the plagiarism. There is no good site. There is a software called Turnitin. Okay, Turnitin is the helping thing in plagiarism check. Turnitin. Okay, Turnitin can be done. Yes. Review paper also you need to check. Any publication you are doing, you need to check the plagiarism. Plagiarism for the scientific publication should not be more than 10%. Okay, 90% of the data should be yours. I mean your language. That's all. Grammar. That's all. Nothing else. Okay, so Google Scholar is there. Then PubMed is there for the data search. Embase is there for the data search, for the literature search. And there is Medline, there is Scopus, there is Web of Science, there is Science Direct, there is Cochrane Library for the systematic reviews and original research. There is DOAJ, there is multiple things, JSS, there are a lot of databases. These are the common major databases for these are common databases, common databases. Okay, for the literature search. And you need some keywords, some filters. So like exclusion, inclusion criteria, some keywords like, as I told you, corona induced new diabetes mellitus. So diabetes mellitus, corona, and those all things with the Boolean operators, you can check it. Okay, you can check with the Boolean operators and or not. And is for like if there are two topics, if you want the papers related to both topic, use and in between. Capital and in between. If you want only one, or if you don't want the second topic, you want like only HF but not MI, then write not. So MI related papers will not come, only HF related papers will come. Okay, so these are I'll not go to this. Now the best part of this talk is here. Now, the best part of this talk is here about the journal, about the journal selection. Okay. So someone has any question? Please write the question if you have, guys. I am taking all the questions. Yes. Anupama Arun from YouTube is asking what is the role of impact factor for a publication particular journal. I'll tell you guys. I'll tell you how to search the journal, and I'll take you through how to search the journal in the. I'll take you the hands-on. Okay, I'll take you the hands-on. So guys, before I go to this part, I know it's long, and guys, remember I'm not sharing the feedback link right now. I'll share at the end of only end. Okay, I'll share at the end only. Don't worry. So Turnitin software. Okay, so Turnitin is the software which is not for the individuals right now. Many people can come together and buy it. Okay, it comes at least for the 10 users, at least for the 10 users, for the institutions, organizations. Like my university, Manipal University, has own Turnitin. For entire department, they give one user ID, so anyone who is publishing the paper from the department can check the Turnitin, can put their paper in the Turnitin software. Entire, either they can upload the Word file, they can upload the PDF, they can put the entire text and it takes a minute, 2 minutes, and it will tell you how much percentage is plagiarized, how much percentage is taken from outside, either it is website or student databases or journals, and it will show the percentages and the sources from where you have taken this data, from where you have taken this content. They will show that. Turnitin shows that, and Turnitin gives the report also at the end. Turnitin shows the report also at the end. So how will we know that we want to publish the article on which website, sir? There is no specific website. I'll tell you there are journals. Anisa, there are journals. I'll tell you. So journal selection for the research paper. This is, I think, probably the last section of my talk also. So if you want to know more about all, please join the paper publication workshop. Okay. So guys, before I go further, very important slide. You can take a screenshot literally. It's a fantastic slide. You know, there are more than 50,000 journals in India or worldwide, not India, worldwide, globally. There are more than 50,000 journals in all the fields, 50,000 journals, and they publish around 20 lakh papers per year. 20 lakh papers per year. Can you understand? 20 lakh papers per year. Divide by 365, how many they are publishing every day? Almost 10,000. Almost 10,000 papers per day. They publish in different streams. Okay, majority is medical or health science. Majority is health science and medical. Now, I'm giving you a very big surprise. Out of 50,000, 36,000 journals are not legit. Not legit, or these are not the journals, these are predatory journals. Predatory journals means they are not indexed in the indexation. 36,000 journals out of 50,000 are not legit to publish the paper. Only 14,000 journals are indexed or legit to publish the paper. Okay, only 14,000 worldwide in different streams. What is legit and how it is legit, how we will come to know the legit or not. Okay, I'm telling, like, these journals 36,000 are not legit. First of all, what we think is, only one thing we look at is indexation. Indexation, how many types of indexation you guys know? Guys, tell me, how many types of indexation you know? Tell me, guys. How many types of indexation you know? Yes, guys, please write. Indexation, what do you understand by indexation? I mean, how many types of indexation you know? Scopus, yes, Scopus, Web of Science. So there are three major indexation, guys. Okay, there are three major indexation. I'll come to that. There are three major indexation. One is Scopus, one is Web of Science, one is PubMed. Okay, my university and other big universities like Oxford, Cambridge, Stanford, Harvard, they take only these three: Scopus, Web of Science, or PubMed. Scopus is the first in demand, then Web of Science, then PubMed. PubMed nowadays is very, very diluted thing. They give to anyone. The indexation is given to anyone. So PubMed also, after some time, I believe within 2 years or 3 years, PubMed will not be the good indexation, I'm telling you. Okay, that is from the NIH, that is from the Medline, but it will not be, because they are not good. They are giving the journal access or indexation to anyone who are making the money, right? So usually the top indexation is Scopus and Web of Science. SCI is not the indexation, the not the reliable indexation. These are the three reliable indexation. Why I'm telling reliable indexation? Scopus, Web of Science, or PubMed. Why these are reliable indexation? Because of, look at this. Indexed journals mean that the journal has gone through and passed a proper review process of certain requirements done by a journal indexer. Important thing is review process. Sorry. Important thing is review process. If something is not review processed or something is not processed, that's not at all considered. Review process is very important. Why review process is important? Because the reviewers will criticize, reviewers will appraise, reviewers will evaluate your manuscript for novelty, for perfect validation, statistical validation, and multiple things. Okay, they will check out. And what they will check out, regularity of the publication is very important. When you are looking for a journal, check the regularity of the publication. Like some journals are publishing 10 papers this month, 12 papers next month, and then suddenly in March 50 papers. This is not the regularity. Okay, this is not the regularity at all. Because see, they got 10 papers now, money 12 papers, and suddenly they started 50 or 200 papers publication. This is not at all regularity. This shows they are faulty somewhere, you know. So regularity in publication is important. I have recently seen one journal. This is out of Scopus right now, but this journal used to charge 15,000 per article. Okay, European something was named, European Science Bulletin or something. I'll not say, because many Indians publish there. They used to charge 15. They used to charge 15,000 per article, and this journal used to publish 200 papers in a month. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how much money they were making? 3 crores per month. 3 crores. Okay, just because of the publication. And how they used to publish? There is no regularity. There is no review process. You submit anything. You submit the sit. They will publish it. You submit the set, they will just publish it as it is, whatever you are sending in the Word file. They will not even format it. Okay. So this is the wastage of science, wastage of your money. And now the journal is out of all the indexations. Not at all useful. I don't know why people are, again, I'm telling this is not your fault. This is the fault of system, because they are forcing you to do this. Okay. So regularity, review process, check the review process. You know, any good journal, they at least take 30 to 90 days for the review process. No one can guarantee that I'll publish your paper in 1 day, 3 days, 5 days, 1 week, 4 days, 2 weeks. No one can, because there is no reviewer who is bloody free to review your paper free of cost immediately. Okay, reviewers don't charge anything. Journals don't pay to the reviewers a single penny. Why they will review? They take the time, 15 days, 30 days, 45 days. They take their own time. When they are free, they do that. Journal don't pay them. So whoever is guaranteeing you to publish the paper within 5 days, 10 days, 2 weeks, they are bullshit. Let me tell you, they are faking. They are not legit. They are predatory. They are bypassing the review process. That means whatever you are sending will be published. They are not concerned about your science. They are concerned about money. Then quality of the paper published, that you can immediately understand by checking out journal's reputation. So indexation means all this: regularity, review process, quality of the paper, journal's reputation, everything. Okay, that's how you need to select either Scopus index, Web of Science indexed, or a med indexed journals. Okay, now I'll come to the impact factor. Everyone is asking what is impact factor. Okay, what is impact factor? So default metrics of citation. Suppose there is a journal, okay, who has published 200 articles in last 2 years and 1000 articles in last 5 years. Okay, usually impact factor is assessed every 2 year or every 5 year. Okay, so in last 2 years, journal has published 200 articles, and these 200 articles, sorry, these 200 articles collectively got 200 citations. 200 citations. I mean, it's not necessary that all the paper published in this journal have got the citations. Not necessary. Suppose one paper got 50 citations, one paper got 0 citations. It's okay, fine. But 200 papers were published in 2 years, and then they got 200 citations in last 2 years on all the papers. So impact factor will be 200 divided by 200. Okay, 200 divided by 200 citations divided by number of published papers. Impact factor will be 1. Suppose 100 citations in last 2 years, 200 papers, impact factor will be 0.5. Suppose 500 citations, 200 papers, impact factor will be 2.5. That's how the impact factor is being counted. And one more thing, there is no SCI impact factor, SJI impact factor, no impact factor. Impact factor is given only by Web of Science, or we call it Web of Science or Thomson Reuters, and they are only giving the impact factor. They are only agency in the world to calculate the impact factor. Okay, if they're telling SGI impact factor is 10.5, not at all. What is SGI impact factor? What is CGI impact factor? No impact factor will be counted in SGI, CGI, or whatever AI or DI. Okay, this is the honest review. This is the honest review from my side. Okay, this is the honest review from my side. I'll take the questions, guys. Okay, so impact factor shows what? Impact factor shows reputation of the journal. Okay, reputation of the journal, quality of the journal, review process, appreciations by the people, readership quality. See, impact, if the impact factor is good, means the people who are publishing paper in this journal are really good. They are scholars, they are Nobel laureates, they are top level scientists, right? So readership quality is best. If you are publishing in a good journal with good impact factor, that means your readership will be perfectly fine, and your visibility of the paper will go to the top community, right? And those will be indexed in the right journal. I will finish it here, guys. No need to go to these journals. These are the predatory journals. So predatory journals is given by, as I told you, there are 36,000 journals in this list. You can just go to the Bell's list. Okay, Bell was the librarian in US, and he found out this predatory list. There is a big story. I'll not tell you now right now, but I'll tell you in some in the workshop if you're coming, definitely. Okay, so Bell's list of the predatory journals, predatory publishers, standalone journals, vanity press, hijack journals, misleading journals are there. Okay, you can see all these there, all these. So I'm not discussing this. I'll go to the website. Okay, I'll go to the website, and then I'll tell you how to search a good journal. I'll tell you right now how to search a good journal. So thank you very much. This is our website where you can go and register for the workshop. Okay, guys, thank you for the listening patiently. But before that, I'm not ending right now. I'll just go to the website. I'll stop here and I'll open the Google Chrome and go there. Okay, then you will understand how to search this. What is the predatory journal mean? Predatory journal means those journals are not legit. Those are not indexed. Those are not indexed. Ahmad Naeem is sharing something. Let me open this. Let me share this. Yes, definitely. More than 10,000 research papers were retracted in 2023, a new record. Yes, because those were published in city journals. Those were published with the city language. No idea what they are writing. Just they paid the money and they published it. That's why they have been retracted. And they did not use the plagiarism checkers. They published the plagiarism things. They took the picture from somewhere. They took that content from somewhere. They made the paper and published. So maybe the journal is not checking right now, but if they checked later, they will retract your paper, they will throw it back. Okay, and they will blacklist from their journal. Okay, they will throw back, they will blacklist you from the journal. So let me share this. Okay, guys, I got it. I'll share the feedback link right away. So I think you guys don't want to stay. Whoever wants to stay, I'll take them through the hands-on complete through the scopus. Okay, I'm just first sharing the feedback link. Let me share the feedback link first, and then I will take you through the hands-on. Okay, I'll take you through the hands-on of scopus, how to select the journal. I'll tell you everything about impact factor and all. Let me share first the the feedback link, so people who are literally in the hurry can leave. I don't mind them leaving. Okay, sorry. And guys, remember this, sir. Vasavraj is trying to record this meeting. I'm recording this. I will share with you, don't worry. Okay, okay, so I have shared the feedback link. Whoever wants to go for it, please fill the form and go. And remember, if someone is coming and saying, sir, I was in the meeting, I did not get the link, I will not share at all. This link will be valid only till the webinar is going on. I have shared the link. You can fill the feedback form and you can leave. I'll share with the YouTube also. One sec. I'll share with the YouTube people also, so they also can fill up if they want to go leave right now. Otherwise, I'll take 15 more minutes, guys. Okay, this is the feedback link. Again, I'm sharing feedback link twice, so no one can say later that I have not shared the feedback link. Okay, this is the feedback link, guys. Now, whoever wants to leave, you can leave. You will get your certificate. Don't mind. Okay, I don't mind. But I'll now take you through the 15 minutes. I'll take you through the website. Okay, so let me take you through the website. I'll share. Where is this, guys? Okay, so this is the Google Chrome. Okay, I'll go to the, look at this perfectly, guys. Okay, look at this. This is, see, you can fill the feedback form later also if you want to learn, literally. Okay, feedback form is nowhere going. So this is the Google Chrome, nothing else to type. Just I mean, I'll go to the Google because I'm selecting the Yahoo by default. I'll go to the Google, right? In Google, I'll write Scopus, nothing else, just Scopus. Okay, Scopus. You will see Scopus here, www.scopus.com. Open this. Okay, open the scopus.com. Okay, you will see the scopus.com here. It is opening. Well, the network is little slow. Yes. Okay, someone is asking, Rosa Rani is asking, please let me get clear idea of language which is to be used in articles. Usually we use English, but you know, the Chinese, Japanese, and you know, Mediterranean people, they use their own languages also. Okay, so if you want to publish in Hindi, there is no option in India right now, or if you want to publish in Kannada, or there is no option in the journals right now. But usually there are multiple languages, Chinese, Japanese, and all, where you can publish these papers in those journals in those languages. But in India, basically you have to get the English is the language. If you are in the Hindi literature, then definitely you can publish in the Hindi or Kannada. There are journals, but only very specific journals, not the big journals. If you want to connect with the big journals, you have to go to the English only. Okay, now Scopus review. So this is the Scopus website, guys. Home. Okay, then go to the sources. Go to the sources. This is the source page. Okay, and if you check, there are 4,806 journals, guys. There are 45,806 journals have been registered to Scopus. Okay, that does not mean that all the journals are indexed in Scopus. These are the number of registered journals in the Scopus. They came, they came, they've been thrown out. They came, they've been thrown out. Some journals are still there. Okay, so this is the number. So this is the number of journals. Okay, number of journals. Now, how to search your journal, right, guys? Very focus. How to search your journal. Suppose you are working in the field of cardiology, or you are working in the field of pharmacy. So how you will do that? Here you will, in this you will search the subject area to get the good journal, guys. To get the good journal of your research area, go to the subject area, Scopus subject area, and then enter the subject area here. So they have given the entire list of subject areas. Agriculture, first is agriculture. In agriculture also aquatic science, food science, forestry, horticulture, insects. Okay, then art and humanities, classic, conservation, history and philosophy, language and linguistics, museology, then biotechnology, genetics and molecular biology. In that, aging, biochemistry, biophysiology, biotechnology, cancer research, cell biology. When there are multiple subject areas, business and administration, management, accounting, all type of journals you will get. Chemical engineering, chemistry, right? Computer science, decision making, decision science, and dentistry, earth and planetary science, economics, finance, energy, engineering, environmental science, and now it will come the health professions. In health professions, chiropractices, complementary and manual therapy, emergency medical services, health professions, optometry, occupational therapy, pharmacy. If you are late, if you want the journals related to pharmacy, go here. Radiology, respiratory care, immunology, microbiology, these are the subject areas. Material science, mathematics. Now I'll come to the medicine. This is the medicine, right? In medicine also I want cardiology or something, or maybe the like suppose I want cardiology journals. In medicine I'll go for cardiology journals. I'll click on the cardiology, and then where I'll go apply. Select cardiology and apply. Okay, select cardiology and apply. Select cardiology and apply. Okay, so you will see there are total 584 journals related to cardiology. There are total 584 journals related to cardiology, right? This is in that there is circulation, nature reviews, top journal subject number, top number one journal is circulation, number two journal is nature review, number three is JAMA, number four is Journal of American College of Cardiology, number five is European Heart Journal, number six is European Heart Failure Journal. So I will tell you how to check. Okay, you can check all the journals if you want. Like there are two things. One is one is quartile. There are four quartiles in the journals: Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. So Q1 is top 25%, Q2 is 75 to 50%, Q3 is 50 to 25%, and Q4 is last. So Q4 are easy access journals, Q3 are little tough, Q2 are better tough, and Q1 are the best journals. Okay, so if you want, you just check your level of your article, which journal, which type of journal you want to publish in. Okay, which type of journal you want to publish in, just check in. So suppose my paper is not that great. Suppose my paper is not great, I just want to publish in Q3. Okay, I just want to publish in Q3. So here this side Q3 apply. Q3 apply. So I'll get all the results only 90. Only 90 because there were 540. So 90 results in Q3. Okay, 90 results in Q3. You will see blood pressure, cardiovascular journal. Suppose I want to see what is the ratio of this cardiovascular revascularization medicine. Okay, I'll click on this cardiovascular revascularization journal. Remember, guys, this is focus. Very, very important here. This is, I think, last 5 minutes. Now, the journal name has appeared here. Cardiovascular revascularization medicine, formerly known as cardiovascular radiation medicine. This paper is covering in the Scopus from 25 to 2005. Straight away, there are 18 years. This paper, this journal is in Scopus indexed. This journal is in Scopus indexed since 2005. Publisher is elsewhere. ISSN number is this. Subject area, medicine, cardiology. Type of journal, type of Scopus, source type is journal. Okay, now look at this. This is the site score. This is the site score. Okay, 3, site tracker 3.1. So this is how you came to know about this journal. Okay, like you will come to know impact site score methodology. Like site score 2022 counts the citation received from 2019 to 22 articles, reviews, conference papers, book chapters, data, and everything you will write here. You will see site score is 3. So you will check everything here about this journal. Okay, you will check everything about this journal here. And this is the 49th rank. This is the 49th rank in the quartiles for this journal. Okay, so this is a better journal, good journal, good journal. So you will see everything here. Now I'll tell you some journals, guys, like sources. Again, I'll go back to the source. This is like how you search the journal to your subject area. When you know the journal name, just go to the title and write the journal name. I'll write a name here. I'll write a name here, and you will understand that was the one of the famous journal. Journal of, okay, I'll write that only. European Bulletin. European Bulletin. What was that? European Chemical Bulletin. Okay, just check it. European Chemical Bulletin. People used to publish in India a lot. I get many requests if I want to publish in 15,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees. Okay. So this is the journal. European Chemical Bulletin, open access. Check it out. Check this journal, guys. Check this journal. See, this journal, people are saying this journal is still in Scopus. This journal was finished coverage in Scopus in 2022 only. European Chemical Bulletin is not in Scopus since 2022. discontinued in Scopus. So you will see journal was indexed in Scopus in that time, but not now. You will see that discontinued in Scopus. This is not Scopus indexed now. This was Scopus indexed from 2017 to 2022. If you have published your paper between 2017 and 2022, your paper was Scopus indexed. But if you are publishing now in this journal, this is wastage. This is totally wastage. Okay, this is totally wastage. You can see this is discontinued. This is discontinued from this journal. Okay, this is discontinued. And the percentile is also 33. I don't think this has the impact factor also. No impact factor of this journal at all. So this is how you search. This is how you cross verify. If someone is telling my journal is indexed in Scopus, come to Scopus website, go to the source, keep the title of the journal and search. So guys, I'll take 2 more minutes. Just tell me some names from your side. Guys, I want some names from your side. Give me some names. I'll check the journals for you here. So you will understand more. Okay. Guys, tell me some journals name from your side. Tabassum is asking if I am working on the cancer, I will publish my paper in cancer research or any other. See, cancer comes in the cancer. Cancer comes in the medicine, super specialties. If the cancer and heart is involved, then you can publish in the heart journals also. If the cancer and lung is involved, then cancer and lung journals also. So it is like your subject area could be vast, but you cannot publish in pharmacy or you cannot publish in computer science. So you have to check the subject area carefully. Okay. Quartile means top 25. There are 4 quartiles. If you divide 100 into 4 quartiles, what will be 25%, 25%, 25%, 25%. So first 25%, like 100 to 75, that is first quartile. These means their score is somewhere 100 to 75, top score journals. Then quartile 2, Q2, 75 to 50, Q2, less. Then 50 to 25, little less. And then 25 to 0 is like the final quartile journals. But it does not mean that quartile journals are not indexed. You can publish in any quartile. Those are indexed journals. Okay. American Heart Association is the association, not the journal. Current drug targets. Wonderful name you have come up with. Current drug target. Okay. Current drug target, which one? Current drug targets only. Okay. Current drug targets, I'll check, guys, for you. Okay. I'll check all. I'll check all for you. Current drug targets is there. I will just click on the current drug targets. Check it here. So current drug target from 2000 to present, this is in the Scopus. This is still in the Scopus. Okay, current drug target is still in the Scopus index. You can check it out. Okay, now someone is telling RJPT. What is the full form of RJPT? Please tell me the full form of RJPT. International Journal of Pharmaceutical Research. Okay, let me search this for you, Devash. I'll just type if I am copying this and yeah. Oh God. I think I have copied this twice. Let me see. What is the full form of RJPT? Research Journal of Pharmacy and Technology. Okay. Let me check this. International Journal of Current Pharmaceutical Review. Research Journal of Current Pharmaceutical Review. This doesn't look like indexed. Yes, it was from 2010 to 2017. This is not indexed right now. Coverage discontinued in Scopus. There was coverage discontinued from the Scopus. This is not in the Scopus right now at all. Don't publish the papers there. Now let me check RJPT. RJPT. Let me check RJPT. Someone is asking about RJPT. This is the last exercise for 2 more minutes because it's almost 2 hours, guys. Okay, that's all. 2 more names I'll search and then we can finish it off. Yeah. Let me see RJPT. Research Journal of Pharmacy. It looks like it is there indexation. Yes, RJPTC. RJPT was first in Scopus in 1997, then in 2005 only. Then now it is presently in Scopus from 2011 to present. It is in the Scopus. RJPT is in the Scopus right now. Okay. So guys, you can easily search that. You can easily check out that. You can easily check those things. And if you want literally more and more information, please join us. Literally 499 is nothing. Just join us and you can get a lot of things. There are specialized 8 sessions on everything what I'm briefed today. So that all will take 8 to 10 hours. Okay. So with that, you can just I'll share the feedback link all again. Okay. So if you want to register, then you can just go here. Okay, last day of register is quite late. Okay. Course details, you can just go to this website I have shared, curiositri.com. Oh, sorry, I have put the wrong here. www.curiositri.com. Yeah, this is the website name. Okay. Mm, Let me, okay, where is the feedback form, guys? One sec. Simple. See, you guys have a lot of journals name. Go to the Scopus, check the source. Guys, I'm sharing the link again. Please stay back. Where is it? I just missed it somewhere. This feedback link will be activated only for 5 minutes now from now. Okay. This is the feedback link, guys. Everyone in the meeting, this is the feedback link. Everyone in the YouTube also, this is the feedback link. Please go through the feedback link. Please fill the feedback link and feedback form. Then only you will get the certificate, and don't come to me later that I have attended the workshop, but I did not get the feedback link. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. And please fill the feedback also. So it will help me out for the next sessions. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. Take care, guys. Take care. Thank you very much. How was the session, guys? You can write, and you can write in the feedback also. Thank you very much, guys. Take care. Take care. Take care. Take care. Everyone. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Take care. Good night. Sorry. Good day. Have a good day. I also have to take a many classes.